Okay. Big man thing. I know I was just streaming. Someone just sent me this. So I talked to Danny. PhilTalk's Danny. Who remembers PhilTalk's Danny? Remember, years and years ago, we all know the lore with Danny. Danny was a protege of the great Jack Angstrike and crew. And he came up through the Discord debate circles, and he kept come up through the Discord debate circles. He came into my live stream once. We had some argument. We clashed with Pine Creek, clashed with me. I came around to some of his views on things. We both clashed with Pine Creek. Me and Pine Creek clashed with him. Me and Danny become friends. It's all sorted. He played violin with his wife on my stream in one of the most beautiful moments in my streaming history. Fucking violin duet on New Year's Eve on a stream. It's genuinely one of the coolest moments ever. Actually, no, I won't bring it up now, but it was cool. And what do we have that someone just sent me? Danny is here with Peterson. He told me this was going to happen. He actually, we talked on Discord about this. He was like, I don't know if I should do it or not. And I was like, listen, bro, that guy needs to be fucking put down. Like, he doesn't talk to people who are competent. It's so annoying. Like, do it. And he's done it, and it is looking glorious. So here we go. How should I put myself? I'm going to put myself in this corner. Let's go.
You're a Christian.
You say that. I haven't claimed that.
Oh, what is this? Is this Christians versus atheists?
Don't be a...
Yeah, it's literally like because the thing is called Christians versus atheists. Come forward. Also, I'm liking Danny's dress code. It's good.
Smart ass.
Either you're a Christian or you're not. Which one is it?
You're really quite something. Than you are.
Aren't I? But you're really quite nothing, right?
That's good. Look, the thing is, you're really quite something. Like, that's just throwing shit. Danny throws shit back. You're really quite nothing. Cause a narcissistic injury. Look at Peterson's little like.
You're not a Christian.
Okay,
I'm done. I'm done with him.
Hello there. I'm Dr. Jordan Peterson. I'm a
scammer. He's not a clinical psychologist anymore. He's had his license revoked. But
psychologist.
if I was there, I would have gone, where's your license then? That's how deep, you got to be deep in the law though. Like,
Professor Emeritus at the University of Toronto, an author, a podcaster, public speaker, and today I'm surrounded by 25 atheists. My first claim, atheists reject God, but they don't understand what they're rejecting.
I only really want to see Danny, but he's not going to fucking go. Hey, this is a problem. Danny, you got to be faster on the ball, brother. You got to be faster on the ball. I'm going to skip through. Maybe I'll come back and watch these people, but I just want to see Danny, really. The apple of my eye, love of my life. Danny, PhilTalk's Danny. Also, Danny's pretty like big with the kids on like TikTok and that, isn't he? So come on, where does he come in? Who's fine shorty? We gotta skip past fine shorty, get to Danny.
Is this like that?
I watched that today.
Let's pause there. He's been voted out by the majority.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Really, very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful. Yeah, he's defeating the racism allegations early. That's what that is. Wait, what's the claim? Everybody worships something, even though they might not know it. Yes, Danny, he's on it. He was on it.
Hey, Dr. Peterson.
How are you doing?
Danny, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Danny.
Danny.
You're saying
Danny the Destroyer.
atheists worship things or people or places, whatever. Can you be very clear about your definition of worship again?
Attend to,
Attend to,
prioritize, and sacrifice for.
Okay, that's it. That's your understanding of worship.
Well, I could flesh it out, but that'll do for the time we have.
Okay. Do Catholics attend to Mary?
Yes.
Okay. So do they fit that description of worship?
Yes.
So you would say Catholics and other people that revere Mary, like the Eastern Orthodox tradition, worship Mary.
Well, they might not put her in the highest
But
place.
you would put it that way.
No.
You just said it. Now you're taking it back
There's
now?
still a hierarchy.
Oh yeah, he's actually set him up. He's set him up because this is a Protestant talking point. Do Catholics worship Mary? That was cheeky as fuck. That was so cheeky. He got him right away. Peterson, Peterson, he hates this when someone outsmarts him or is. Now I get it, but it's because he's got this kind of like narcissistic tendency, so he needs everyone to kind of blow smoke. And I get it, it's not nice, but I do think it's a good way of engaging with Peterson's nonsense is just to like clear his day, start highlighting problems, and then start playing whack-a-mole with the bullshit that he comes up with.
Hierarchy.
Okay, there's a hierarchy, but within the
There's something at the top.
All right, you can worship things
Mary
below.
is quite a ways up the hierarchy, but not at the top.
Let's go over your definition of worship again. What's your definition of worship?
Attend to,
Attend to. Do
prioritize, and
Catholics
sacrifice for.
do Catholics attend to? Do they prioritize Mary over all other human beings?
No, I didn't say overall, did I? I didn't
Well,
add that to my definition.
You understand?
I said there was a hierarchy as well.
You attend the.
So
Yeah, Danny's lost it a little bit because he shouldn't have brought something extra in. He should have just said that. Yeah, sorry, I misspoke. I mean, do they satisfy the criteria you specified? Yes or no? He needs like a Pine Creek in here. Yes or no?
You can attend to something trivially, or you can attend to it.
Oh, yeah, this is good though, because now this is making Peterson disambiguate the nonsense that he's saying when he's trying to say that atheists like worship things. Oh, you could, but yeah, okay, attend to something. Actually, no, because there's this different type. You can attend to something trivially. Oh, okay, so I'm just attending. How do we know that atheists are worshipping in the sense that you mean versus attending trivially?
Deeply.
A word jester.
Okay, now you're adding stuff to the definition, but your original
I
definition.
added the hierarchy part at the beginning.
Are you
just
familiar?
didn't understand it.
Are you familiar with the Immaculate Conception?
Why is that relevant?
Because you go to a Catholic church, don't you? Or you've attended recently. You're interested in Catholicism, aren't you?
Sure,
All right. Are you familiar with their doctrines?
somewhat.
Okay, you're
Their
familiar.
doctrines are very
How do they
deep.
regard Mary?
Why are you asking me that?
Because you're a Christian.
You say that. I haven't claimed that.
Oh, what is this? Is this Christians versus atheists?
I don't know.
You don't know where you are right now.
Don't be a smart ass.
Yes.
Well,
And I mean
either
it,
you're a
'cause I
Christian
won't
or you're
talk
not.
to you if you're a smart ass.
Oh, either you're a Christian or you're not. Which one is it?
I could be either of them, but I don't have to tell
could be.
you.
You don't have to tell me. I was under the impression I
private.
was invited to talk to a Christian. Am I not talking to a Christian?
No, you were invited to.
I think everyone should look at the title of the YouTube channel. You're probably in the wrong YouTube video.
You're really quite something.
What's the title actually? One Christian versus 28.
You are.
Aren't I? But you're really quite nothing, right? You're not a Christian.
Okay, I'm done with him.
Oh no. The thing is though, if that had gone on, he would have been wrecked. I wanted to see more. Does Danny get another chance? No, I guess that's all we got. What are we going to get on the end?
Thank you.
That was very good.
Thank you
Really,
so much.
very good. I don't like talking to win, but there were portions of all the conversations that were truly productive, and that it's instructive for people to see the distinction between a debate that's aimed at local victory and dominance, let's say, even of ideas, and a discussion that's predicated on mutual exploration and establishment of like a harmonious understanding and peace.
Jordan Peterson, out of all of the kind of theists that are on the internet, he is one of the better ones in regards to just like being genuine as a person.
No. You're cooked.
But I do feel like he does a lot of, I guess, wordplay that can make it a little bit difficult and kind of just muddies the waters in regard to what we define as Christianity
You can hide in it.
and atheism.
Jordan Peterson, I credit to turning me into an atheist. I had a blast talking to him today. I think if the average person followed what Jordan Peterson said, they'd realize that fundamentally Jordan Peterson is not a Christian, in fact, uses many atheistic principles, and operated under bad faith by seeming to forget what basic words meant when he didn't want to answer a question.
His definitions can kind of shift a little bit depending on the moment. And I think that he wasn't afraid to flex that definitional muscle.
I felt really good about our conversation. I thought that it highlighted some key issues in Jordan
Why is Zach still in my outfit?
Peterson's theology. I hope he reflects on these issues and maybe deepens his perspective on them in the future.
With Zena, she was able to build up such a rapport that he chose her in the end, and they were able to have an extended dialogue, which is something I had hoped for. So maybe I learned a little something from Zena about being more cordial.
Yeah, but that is the problem. Like, that's the game Peterson plays, is that he never will find out. He can't find out he's wrong because he has these requirements of people need to sensitively walk on topic, tread on eggshells around him to engage with him in order to get him to actually even engage with them at all. Or and it's this fragile narcissism that keeps all these people who talk about having the difficult debates and the disagreements and the importance of free speech out of ever actually changing their mind off the basis of free speech or anything like that. Yeah, Danny honestly did a good job. Good job, Danny. A shame he didn't get more time to talk to him. I hope he will. Anyway, that's that. And now I am truly done. Jesus, that was fast. Not the first woman to say that. I'm sorry. My apologies, Rebecca. My apologies. You set me up for that one. I hadn't even finished the other one yet. Not the first guy to say that. See, it's not sexist. Everyone gets it. Everyone gets it. How can he claim to be a clinical psychologist if he's struck off? Well, because he's got no standards and he claims it's political and all that. What's your opinion on the whole myth vision Gnostic informant Bob Price return debacle? I don't know a lot about it, so I haven't really looked into it. I will say from the clip that I've seen, I'm like just fucking tired of like the constant drama in that space. I do think I've engaged with some of the people that I think have pissed Derek off in the past here, like Chrissy Hansen and is it Godless Heathen Queen or whatever, Ungodless Heathen Queen. I think she's a bit annoying, to be honest, and kind of nasty. So like I've had disagreements with her where she's just nasty, but in general I'm just not in that space because I find it to be a little bit like overly dramatic for me. Says the guy dressed up like this. Big Smoke says, why would they choose Jordan Peterson for one Christian versus 20 atheists? Because Peterson puts himself forward when it's convenient as a Christian. Right, we're done. We're done. That's it. Maybe Danny will do a stream about it. Go subscribe to Danny PhilTalks. We heart Danny. Good guy. Yeah.